Hope you are all living safely during this time of pandemic and lockdown. And most of us are really glued to the TV these times to see the news that is happening all over the world as well as in India regarding the corona epidemic, the pandemic, the lockdown. All this is worrying us. And still more, it is more worrying to people with diabetes. So I am here, Dr. Shiji, Associate Professor, Department of Medicine, Government Medical College, Calicut, also involved in the treatment of COVID patients. And I am here to clear the doubts of few of our diabetic patients who are a bit more worried because you see a lot of news appearing in the news channels as well as in the newspapers regarding how diabetics are more prone to develop the complications of COVID or corona infection. So, first of all, let me tell you, you should not be worried by such news. It is true that people with comorbidities like diabetes, hypertension, people are elderly, more prone to develop complications of the corona infection. But then, what I have to tell you is that you shouldn't be very much frustrated by the thought of that, and you should try to control your diabetes, keep everything under control till this pandemic is over. So, I'll be telling you some of the tips that diabetics can practice from home to maintain a normal blood sugar, to maintain a good healthy lifestyle, to maintain a good sleep, and finally tackling this epidemic during with diabetes. So first of all, let me tell you, you should never be stressed because stress will go on to increase your blood sugar levels. And whenever you have an uncontrolled blood sugar level, that will adversely affect your immune system. And when it affects adversely, the immune system is affected. That means you have more chance of developing complications. So first of all, let us see how you can control your blood sugars. So whatever be it, whether it is a lockdown or not, you should not deviate from your routine schedule of medicines. If you are on oral hypoglycemic agents, drugs, continue to take them the same dose as the doctor has prescribed. You should be able to get a backup of medicines even during the lockdown. You should not stop taking your medicines and in the prescribed time as prescribed by the doctor. And in case you have to consult and you're not able to contact your see your doctor, you can contact him over the phone or have a video conference and continue with whatever he is telling. Now, if you're on insulin, again, take usual dose of insulin, and you should be maintaining your blood sugar, a fasting of less than 110 at least, and a postprandial or after the meals, the blood sugar should be around 150 to 160 milligram per deciliter. So, so that is about taking medicines which will maintain your blood sugar at a regular level, prevent hyperglycemia, and hyperglycemia itself is detrimental to your immune system. Now, the next thing which I have to stress upon is about the food that you eat. It is lockdown. All of you are at home, and you will be forced, or you will be taking a lot of snacks in between. So you should be trying to avoid that, especially the diabetic people. All the people, especially the diabetics, should be trying to avoid the snacking times because that will cause your sudden surge in your blood sugar. You should be concentrating on taking a low calorie, low glycemic index food so that your blood sugar will always be in the control. Do not go for high salty food, fried items, oily foods, etc. Better stick on to vegetables like cucumber, fruits like oranges and apples that will help you to maintain your blood sugar at a normal level. But then you can also split up your food timings. That is not only during this lockdown period, even otherwise for diabetics. 5 times a day meal is better than the 3 times a day meal. Split up your meals into five parts so that you will take small, quick meals, and that will not lead to a very high increase in your blood sugar. So in that way, you can maintain the blood sugar, avoid snacks, concentrate more on vegetables and salads. If you are interested in cooking, you have a lot of time now, so you can make a lot of salads using cucumber and other vegetables that will help you to reduce your or maintain your blood sugar at a normal level. The next thing I have to stress upon is the exercise schedule. As you know, during lockdown, you don't have the gyms that are open. You cannot go downstairs walking. You cannot jog. You cannot run. Nothing is possible. But still, indoors you can do whatever is possible. Like you can do stretching exercises. You can walk about in the house. You can walk in your corridors. You can do the daily activities in house, which will all help you to reduce the calories, so to reduce the your fat and to burn your calories. So in that way, whatever possible way you have to continue with your exercise, which will help you to have a mental as well as a body health, keep your body healthy. Now, along with that, what the next thing that I have to stress upon is regarding your daily sleep routine. Like if you exercise, you maintain your blood sugar, you take your the medicines regularly, but then you are glued to the TV. You see a lot of news. You see a lot of unwanted news, and you are worried. You do not get enough sleep. That will again adversely affect your immune system, your hyperglycemia, your blood sugar levels, etc. So try to maintain a good sleep hygiene. Go to sleep at regular timing, and also getting up from sleep. Going to bed and waking should be at regular timings, and you should need at least about 8 to 9 hours of sleep is okay during this time. And if you think it is not possible for you to sleep at night, try to reduce your screen time. You do not see much of the TV during the just before you're going to sleep, and reduce that will reduce your exposure to blue light. You will try to relax your mind just before going to sleep, so that will help you to get a good sleep. And a good sleep, like a good exercise or a good food or like medicines, is useful or helpful for you to maintain a good health. So along with the diet, exercise, as well as medicines, a good sleep is also needed. The next thing I can say you is that you are all of us are really worried about the news, the pandemic that is going on, the news that you see in the TV regarding the deaths, etc. Don't be carried away by that. You can see a bit of the news, but do not always sit glued to the TV. That will increase your stress level, and that in turn will lead to hyperglycemia, and that will again reduce your immunity towards diseases. So better try to avoid see news for a bit of a time, but not always. You try to do other things that you can do during this lockdown, like you can go for an indoor gardening. You can get engaged yourselves in cooking. You can do a lot of puzzle games, which is possible. You can read a lot. You can cultivate some habit that you were interested in, which you didn't find time till now. And if you're working at home also, in between every few hours, you take a break. You go for exercise, you walk a bit, or you do something else, so that you will not be very much bored, as well as your calorie intake, etc., will be controlled. So I think what I have to say during this epidemic or this pandemic is that you have to stay calm. Yes, we are all worried regarding what is happening in the world, but then we should not be carried away by that. That will only adversely affect our immunity, our immune system, especially in diabetics. Whenever you are having this too much of stress, you will have a lot of hormones that are released, and that will increase your hyperglycemia. So better not to be carried away by these news. You keep it aside and try to concentrate on your lifestyle. Now again, engaging in these activities, doing a lot of exercise, etc. What will happen is that that will release lot of good hormones that will help you to overcome the stress, to overcome uh, the whatever you are facing, and it will also improve your memory, etc., and that will help you to improve your lifestyle, your blood sugar levels, and keep you healthy. So what I have to say during this time is that you have to stay safe, stay calm, follow whatever the government and the doctors tell you, like about social distancing, about keeping your hands clean, about hand washing, and try to cultivate some habit that will help you to adjust with the lockdown period that we are going through. We will have a lot more in the coming months, so we will have to find a way of lifestyle that will not adversely affect our health, and try to stay calm. This time will also pass away like all the other times, and you will come out healthy. In the meantime, maintain your blood sugar level, maintain your health, etc., and we will see again soon. Thank you.